My name is Doug Young, President, South Florida Audubon Society, and Chair of the Greenhouse Gas Reduction Subcommittee of the Broward County Climate Change Task Force. Let's talk a little bit about green energy resources. The most important thing here to understand about green energy resources, we use the term green because we're talking about non-fossil fuel, getting away from the addiction to fossil fuel. And because it's non-fossil fuel, that means we are not creating greenhouse gas emissions. We're lowering our carbon footprint and not producing CO2 emissions. That's what fossil fuel does. So, solar power, wind power, hydropower. Hydropower, something that's been used for decades. That's hydroelectric power. And everybody knows about Niagara Falls. You've either been there or seen it. At the bottom of the falls for decades, there's giant turbines that are driven by the water. And that's what we call hydroelectric power. There's many other places in North America and the world. That is a clean way of producing electricity, not using non-green, which would be coal-fired, that sort of thing. That's the same thing. Solar, it's renewable. The sun is there. We get the sun, we're able to get more energy, and there's no CO2 emission. The wind, those big wind turbines, they're putting together big wind fields in different parts of the country, and those are becoming economically feasible and are producing large amounts of electricity. So that's on a wide scale like that. And then if we bring it down to something like a vehicle or transportation, we could actually talk about a full electric hybrid, because that once again takes you totally away from fossil fuel. And so the future is in green energy resources, all the ones I mentioned, and the reason for it is to reduce the effects of global warming.